Alright. I'm starting late tonight. It just turned 9:45. Normally I do this around 9:30, so I'm late tonight. And I am exhausted. I am super exhausted right now. I have been awake since 8 in the morning. Oh, it literally took all my energy today to stay awake. So, it's been a few days since I last played this. So, I need to start with my amiibos. Now, I did organize my amiibos. At least what I considered organize. Alright, so let's first start with the Smash series figures. Oh my god, I'm exhausted. Okay, so I got a couple things I want to talk about today. Hopefully, I don't fall asleep in the process. And because I'm so tired, this one probably will be a little bit shorter than usual. I say a little bit shorter, but watch me still pass the 2-hour mark. Alright, so, a couple things I want to talk about today. First off, since last time, yesterday night for me, yesterday night was the Fear the Walking Dead series finale. The 2-episode, 2-parter, 2-hour-long series finale, and of course I'm going to talk about that. Also, there was Spy X Family Season 2, Episode 7, and Invincible Season 2, Episode... Well, I forget what episode it was. Is it 5? I think it's 5. No, I think it's 3. What am I talking about? I think it's 3. Whatever, I'll talk about all of it in due time. Okay, but first... before we talk about all that stuff, a couple things I want to talk about, like a couple of short little topics. So, the reason I am so tired today, the reason that I've been up since 8 in the morning, is because as of this morning, half of my family left for a trip. This morning, both my mom and my sister left for Hong Kong for 3 weeks. Literally right now, as of me playing, they're still on the plane ride. You know, they left the house at around 8 in the morning. But their plane ride, their flight would not have taken off until like maybe 1 in the afternoon. Well, more like any time between 12 and 1. And it's like a 14-hour flight. Well, first of all, they're heading to Japan first. Not as a trip or anything, just as a detour, because they're switching flights there. So, from my understanding, they're flying to Japan. They're going to spend, like, I don't know, 4 hours at the airport. And then they're going to get a flight to Hong Kong. So that's why I've been awake since 8 in the morning. I woke up, helped them move the luggage, and said goodbye to them. And, you know, it's 8 in the morning. There's, like, almost no point in me going back to sleep just to wake up again, so I stayed awake. And besides, that's just like how I am in the morning. Once I'm up, unless it's super early, like 5 or 6 a.m., once I'm up, I am up. I ain't going back to sleep, no matter like if I want to or not. So yeah, earlier this morning, I saw my family off, so right now it's just my dad and I. And also, now that the two of them are gone, my schedule has completely shifted. Everything's changed now. You know, normally at work, my mom and sister does everything, but now, because both of them are gone, I'm left to take the reins. So, you know, it's the time to be lazy has temporarily ceased. So I gotta step up and, you know, be responsible, Jesus Christ, be a responsible adult. So I got to take care of everything now, well, as much as I can, as much that I know how to take care of. So I gotta wake up extra early in the mornings now. Normally my sister wakes up at like 8:30 a.m. to feed the dogs. Not by choice, the dogs wake up early to wake her up to feed them. Well, she's gone, so now I gotta... Why am I opening these? So now... Oh my god, what? I don't even know what amiibos I used. Was the last one I used the Skyward Sword one? Oh shit. This is gonna be a great session, isn't it? I just used this, yeah? Yeah, I did. So yeah, normally my sister is the one who wakes up around like 8 in the morning to feed my dogs. But now I have to do that. And now, normally my mom wakes up a little bit like earlier just to get to work earlier. But now I gotta do that. I gotta be the one to open the store and get to work early. You know that saying, the early bird gets the worm, right? Well, that's actually the case. Like, that is very much the case. Elderly folks, you know, they walk around during the morning, like very early morning, and they intend to shop, to purchase. So if we're not open and someone else is, who do you think they're going to do business with? So yeah, I gotta wake up extra early to feed the dogs, and I gotta wake up early to also get to work early, so I can open the doors early. So it probably would have been a better idea for me to not play this tonight, given how sleep deprived I am, and the fact that I gotta wake up early. And, you know, we all know my history of, you know, absolutely flawless sleep. It's not like I have a history of not being able to sleep at night. So anyway, so I gotta step up at work. I gotta do more now. So for the next 3 weeks, it's gonna be like that. I don't know what my schedule is gonna be, you know, playing this here. I thought it would, I actually thought it would be even easier to play this here now. That, there's less people in the house, less distractions, less whatever. So I would have more free time to play this, but actually the opposite's the case. Less hands around the house means more to do for me. Hooray. Have I even... I haven't even been I haven't even been paying attention to what weapons I've been getting, too. I should not have played this tonight. I should have just went to bed early. You know, it's also going to be a struggle for... I can't believe I'm saying this, but you guys know me. I can't believe I'm saying this. It's also going to be a struggle now to play Pokemon Go. How am I going to do the daily incense? Because remember, what I do for the daily incense is on my way to work. Normally what happens is I'm in a car with my dad. My dad's the one driving both of us to work. So I can use the daily incense on my way to work. But now I need to drive out extra early, so clearly I can't play as I'm driving. And then I need to drive myself back. And while I'm at work, well, I'm at work. I can't just walk around for 15 minutes. So after I drive myself home, I'm home. I'm not gonna go, like, walk outside for 15 minutes, especially nowadays. Now that it's, you know, winter, or basically winter, it gets dark out even earlier. It's like 5 p.m. and it's already pitch black outside. So something I've tried doing, and I did do today, is, you know, after work, I close the shop, and before I, you know, get into the car and drive myself home, I walk around the mall for 15 minutes. But the issue with that is, my dad, he has a different work schedule than I do. So, he would come home first. And you know, my dad, he well, unless you give him food, he doesn't really tend to eat. He and my sister are the same. The two of them don't really eat that much. So, unless we actually give him food, even if sometimes we give him food, he still doesn't eat. So, you know, at the end of the day, my dad's tired and hungry, and he wants to eat and rest. He doesn't want to wait 15 minutes for his dumbass son to be playing Pokemon Go before coming home. No, he wants to come home and eat. And there's also that problem, too. My mom's not here. So, either the more likely option is we get takeout / go out to eat like every night, or I come home and cook. And we all know how that alone would take some time. Because, you know, normally it'd be my mom and I, the two of us, we cook together, like we prepare dinner together. And, you know, two sets of hands makes that process a lot faster. But because it's me, you know, and a lot of times I don't even know what dishes to cook. I don't know how my mom does it. She has an idea for something to make each and every night, even if it's something simple or something whatever. Like, it's still mostly different every night, unless, you know, it's leftovers from the previous night, of course. And here I am struggling to think, like, what am I even gonna make for dinner twice? I have an idea of something I could cook, but then it's like, well, what do I cook for the other nights? So yeah, my schedule is completely shifted by now, and at this point I have been awake for 14 hours. Oh, wait, no, I remember. There's more stuff for me to sell. I wanted to sell Hyrule Herbs. Wasn't there something else I was supposed to do? Oh, I think it was get the fish. I think that's what I didn't do last time. Where are my Hyrule Herbs? There they are. Look, I almost maxed out on them. So I'm going to have to try to figure out my schedule for the next 3 weeks. How am I going to play this if I'm, like, basically this tired each and every single day? You know, the funny thing is, earlier today I tried to get a, like, caffeine boost, and that only lasted for so long. Because yesterday at work, for whatever reason, a customer, I assume a returning customer, he looked vaguely familiar, though I'm not sure. He came in, and, you know, without being asked, he just voluntarily brought over 3 bubble teas for free, and he just gave it to us. I assume he's a returning customer, because no way a new customer coming in would do that. But yeah, he just randomly came in and just handed over 3 bubble teas to us for free. And of course, like, we will accept the very generous and kind act, of course. And we helped him out, of course. But, you know, there's 3 of them. So, I drank one yesterday, and I saved one for earlier today. Now, what was that bubble tea, you ask? Well, it was a green milk tea. And it really reminds me of that one scene in The Office. You guys remember where Pam was like, Michael, did you bring coffee? Milk and sugar. Oh, thanks. Is this just milk and sugar? That's what I said. You guys remember that scene? So, the milk tea was just that. It was just milk and tea. There was no sugar. It was only milk and tea. And, you know, like, my fat ass could, like, probably cut down on the sugary drinks, so just milk and tea probably would have done me some good every now and then. So yeah, I tried to do that earlier today. Well, I did drink it, but the caffeine only lasted for so long. Anyways, the last the last Talus we did last time, if I can even figure out where it is, wasn't it in one of the water pools? Like, wasn't it somewhere nearby here? Hold on a damn second. Did I not pin it? Oh, no, I did. Wait, did I? Yeah, this is it. This is the last one we did last time. Okay, let's move on from that. Let's move on from me talking about my schedule change and how exhausted I am. Okay, so something else I want to talk about before we talk about the main 3 pieces of entertainment. So, since the last time I played, Smosh has released Food Battle 2023. I'm going to link that down below because I'm not going to lie to you guys, I laughed my ass off watching that. It was so cool that they brought back certain characters. Like the same people who played them. They brought back the guy who played Stevie, and they brought back the guy who was the announcer. Yo, I love that original Smosh is back, like the original duo. 7 years since the last food battle. Ain't that crazy? And this time, Anthony's favorite food is a baguette. Yo, and also, Ian's mom is like, mwah, like a gem of the internet. That one moment where Ian was like, my therapist says I should stand up more for myself more, so no, Mom, I will not clean my room. And then she's just like, right in the eyes. You will clean your room now, you impotent cuck. Ian's mom is... Have you ever seen that compilation of Ian's mom? Best of Ian's mom? Okay, I'm a grown-ass man, and you can't tell me what to do anymore. Slaps the shit out of him. Ian goes crying, and she just goes, pussy. Ian's mom, like, I absolutely love her. Isn't her name Sharon? I swear, didn't I see somewhere some time ago that her name was Sharon? Anyways, so, food battle. I laughed my ass off. What else was funny in that? Okay, let's try to get struck by the lightning before we land on the Talus. I don't even know where the Talus is. Like, specifically. It's somewhere around here. I cannot see shit! I need to turn up the brightness. I think I see it. Is that it? That pile of rocks kind of stand out. Well, I actually remove that too. And also, what do I want? Alright, where's it gonna be? Where's it gonna be? On top or on the back? On top! Oh shit, oh shit. Well, I can promise you guys, I do not remember ever defeating this one. Oh shit. Come on, strike me! God damn it! Why didn't you strike me while I was on top? Wonder if I stand next to him and I still get struck. Would it still hit the weak spot? Nope, it did not. Oh my god. Damn it! You saw me try to jump there to try to avoid that. I do gotta say though, for Smosh these days, that I said this before. Now that it's just Ian and Anthony back together, I don't want to criticize their ability to act, but it seems like they're kind of overacting sometimes, doesn't it? Like compared to the way they used to do it. Sometimes it seems like they're just exaggerating a little too much. But as long as it's funny, then it works. And you know what? I should be grateful that we just have original Smosh back. Okay, strike me, strike me, strike me. Thanks. So, something interesting to mention about the food battle, specifically the end. You know, the classic Smosh ending where it's like, to see behind the scenes bloopers, click here, or whatever. That there was actually like for the Smosh merch, there's actually like limited edition like Smoshimon cards. That's like what they're calling it, Smoshimon. It's like these fake ass Pokemon cards, but they're Smosh. And I'm not gonna lie, I bought them. They're limited, okay? They're like, buy them now or it's gone forever, and I did buy them. In fact, I bought 3. Now, you might be asking, why did I buy 3? Once you learn this fact, you're gonna especially question, why did I buy 3? So it was, I believe, $14.99 each, American. For Canadian, oh, we don't get that luxury. For Canadians, it's $21 each. And inside comes with 7 cards. Now, thank God that each pack has the same cards. So, you know, it's not like typical Pokemon cards where, you know, you get random cards inside. Thankfully, I buy a pack of cards, I will get the cards, you know. It's guaranteed. So, thankfully, that's the case. So, $21 each. And the goddamn shipping was $26 fucking dollars. Now, I tried to see, like, you know, if I buy 6 packs of cards, is there like a certain price point I have to pass to get free shipping? Nope. No matter what, the shipping is $26 damn dollars. No matter what. So my idea was buy 2, one to open. This is a Battle Talus too. Can I get a little higher? Perfect. My idea was buy 2, one to open, one to leave sealed. And I showed my friend as well. And I'm just like, bruh, the shipping is $26. You want me to just buy you a pack so we don't have to like pay the shipping again? Or you don't have to? And he said, yeah. But I did tell him, like, part of me feels like maybe you should pay 1/3 of the shipping if that's the case. Anyways, that is the case. Going the wrong way. So that's why I bought 3 packs of Smosh's Smoshimon cards. Oh yeah, you can bet that I'm probably gonna open them here. And also, speaking of open, I swear to God, I don't keep on buying these on purpose, but my family just wanted McDonald's. So they just got more, so I got 2 more of these to open today. Or some other time. And speaking of open, I did decide to open the English Kirby. You can see here, this one's still the Japanese one. Because, well, that was like the whole point. I bought the English one for the sole purpose of opening it. And besides, pretty sure, like, you know, new reprint amiibos have this, the red part. Normally, like, the original is all white here. Reprints would have this red part. So it being English, it is like no big deal, since it's a reprint. So I did decide to open the English Kirby amiibo. What was I talking about? That looks middle enough to me. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the Smosh cards. So yeah, you can probably bet that I'm gonna open them here whenever I get them. Wow, that battle was so fast, it was like the speed of an explosion. Jeez, did you have bomb arrows? What was that? Oh, right, I gotta destroy the material first. It's where's the one I just fused? Here it is. It's more than likely better than that. No, it's not! It was not! But that's okay, we're probably gonna face a rare Talus soon enough. So that about Smosh. Also, just a reminder that the cruise vlog is still linked down below. What is that? I thought that was a Rushroom for whatever reason. Okay. So let's get on to probably the last thing to talk about before talking about the shows. So, I mentioned that it has been a few days since I last played this, and I caught quite a lot of shiny Pokemon in that time. Actually, majority of them earlier today. And when I say earlier today, some of them were like past midnight last night, so technically still today. So there's one around here. And there's nowhere nearby except for this, I suppose, so that's good enough. So, since the last time I played, I have gotten the shiny Xurkitree, the shiny, whoops, wrong direction, the shiny Celesteela, and the shiny Guzzlord, so I am done. I am done hunting in this game. This game is gonna die. It's gonna get restarted soon enough. I am finished hunting in this game. No more bonus hunts, no more, you know, may as well get this. Like, no, I'm done. That is it. That is everything. I have finished hunting in this game. Fun little fact about that Guzzlord, though, is that I hunted it with the cutscene. You might be questioning what that even means. So, when you encounter an Ultra Beast for the first time, a cutscene plays. And, you know, that takes up reset time. Now, if you were to knock out the Ultra Beast, and then re-encounter it, like you leave the Ultra Wormhole and you find it again, you get it to spawn again, and then you encounter it again, no cutscene plays. And I'll be damned if I was about to find Guzzlord again. It took me days to get Guzzlord to spawn. I was not about to knock it out just to find it again to shiny hunt it. So I'm just like, fuck that. I'll just endure the cutscene and I'll just hunt it that way. A part of me was paranoid, like, is there gonna be some stupid ass reason that for whatever reason it's shiny locked with the cutscene? Like, do I have to like knock it out and then re-encounter it in order to shiny hunt it? Thankfully, no. Thankfully, no. You know, my train of thought was, this is actually like no different from me shiny hunting Suicune in Crystal, because there's a pretty long cutscene to hunt Suicune in Crystal as well. And you know, you can't skip that no matter what, and also you can't increase your shiny rates either. So it's like no big deal. But I'm done. I got the 3 remaining Ultra Beasts. That means that, as you can see here at the bottom, I have all 5 Ultra Beasts from this game. I am done. There's that pile of rocks. Actually, which one is it? I think it's this one. This one looks more Talus-y. Yes, it's on top. Thanks. Ooh. Damn it! Or should I say, darn it! That darner. That darner, darn it. Well, it'd be a waste to take this. So, this is getting wasted no matter what. Okay, let's see. But, oh no, those Ultra Beasts are not the only shinies I got. Also, fun fact, I got that shiny Guzzlord while at dinner. Last night. You know, my mom's last night here. My mom's final night here before leaving. We went out for dinner. And I got it there. And also, about that shiny Celesteela. I got that while my friends were over. My friends came over to chill. And as always, I was shiny hunting while they were just chilling. And then it showed up. Let's see. Those are not the only shinies I've gotten lately. Here in Pokemon Go... I believe I did not get this since last time, I think. Yeah. Yeah, since last time, I have gotten a shiny Gothita. You can barely see. Shiny Gothita. It's a newer release shiny. I also got a shiny Diglett with the top hat, and I nicknamed it Mobius. Because it really reminds me, like, especially the Diglett with the hat. It really reminds me of, you know, in Loki, how Mobius looked with the top hat. Specifically in, like, Season 2, Episode 3, when they went back to, like, 1893? Well, what am I doing? Wrong thing. So yeah, this Diglett wearing a hat strangely really reminds me of Mobius. I don't know what that says about Owen Wilson, the fact that a damn Diglett reminds me of Owen Wilson. Okay, amazingly, my flint didn't get hit there. Ooh, much better. And then also today, I got a shiny Makuhita. Fuck! The video closed again! God damn it, I hate this YouTube app. Gotta find this shit again. Now I got 2 goddamn ads. Oh my god. Okay, I found where I was. So this being the last one I just did. I almost said last Korok I just did. It's like second nature at this point to say Koroks. So there's actually one inside Korok Forest. And it's like right outside this shrine. Like right around here. So, I got a lot of shiny Pokemon in my Pokemon Violet game. So much to the point I had to write it down. And if you remember that list of shinies I said I wanted to hunt a while back, a lot of these are from that. Let's see. So, I believe last time I mentioned I got a couple of shiny Phantoms. One I evolved into a Trevenant, and if I didn't mention that last time, well, now I did. I completely forgot that you had to trade Phantom in order to evolve it into a Trevenant. I never got a shiny Phantom before, okay? Like, in any game, ever. Wrong direction. Don't get, you know, distracted by the goodies to pick up. You can maybe pick them up afterwards, but for now, you got some ass to beat. There it is. Y'all see it? Oh my god, the fog got thick for a second there. I thought it was gonna kick me out. Oh no, oh no, oh no, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Nope, you need to get that, you need to stamp that perfectly. I suppose I could just fall down to it, huh? I wonder if it would let me. Okay, so let's see. Since last time, I got, I believe, 7 shiny Eevees, because there was this Eevee event going on where mass outbreaks were more common. And I figured may as well, since Eevees are already pretty hard to hunt in general. And since there's this opportunity, all I gotta do is knock out the 60 and then do a sandwich boost and then picnic to reset them. Well, that did almost nothing. But as long as it worked. Let's put this on. Get the triple attack up. Pussy. You know what? Don't even get bothered by the blue nightshades. You are too tired to prolong this tonight. So just get in and do your shit. Do your job. So now there's one here. Inside the cave. Fantastic. Yay, I love cave traversing. At least this one doesn't look far in the cave. Anyway, so I got 7 shiny Eevees. I don't know what I'm going to evolve them into yet. Well, actually, I do. I should say I don't know when I'm going to evolve them. I got a shiny Mimikyu. I got a shiny Sneasel from Dynamax Adventures, because I'm still trying to hunt an Alolan Raichu from that. I found a path that I was resetting until I got something shiny, because I only had like 200 Dynite ores. So I wasn't exclusively only catching the Raichu. I was catching all 3 of them. It was a path where it was a Kartana path where I chose Bronzong, and I would fight an Armaldo, Alolan Raichu, and Sneasel. And, well, I ended up getting the shiny Sneasel, so L. Okay, so shiny Sneasel, and then, back to my Violet game, I got a shiny, well, initially, all I wanted was a shiny Vikavolt, but then I figured it's so easy, may as well just complete the line. No, that's not a Talus. Nope, not gonna deal with that right now. So first I got a shiny Charjabug, and then a shiny Grubbin, and then another shiny Grubbin, of which I evolved into a Vikavolt. After that, I got... And then after that, I wanted to hunt for Sandslash, but once again, it's like so easy to hunt, I may as well just get the whole line. So first I got a shiny Sandshrew, then I got another shiny Sandshrew, of which I evolved into a shiny Sandslash, which I nicknamed Knuckles. Now, I don't normally nickname my Pokemon, like, damn near ever. But certain cases, like special instances, like that Diglett with Mobius, if you guys know what shiny Sandslash's idle animation looks like, what his walking animation looks like in that game, you would understand why I nicknamed him Knuckles. Let's see, there you are. What the hell was that? Wow, that was a land and a miss. Little bit lower. Too low. Good enough. I can never stay on top. Huh. And then, earlier today, I got 3 shiny Jangmo-Os. One I evolved into a shiny Hakamo-O, and then the other into a shiny Como-O. Once again, I just wanted shiny Como-O, but I figured why not just complete the line. Besides, all their textures look freaking fantastic in this game. You know what? No, we'll keep the rare Talus heart, even though it's used up a bit. We'll keep it. God damn it! There's just so much good crap in this cave. I almost said dungeon. Forget the lizards. You're too tired. And then, just before I started this, I got a shiny Carbink. So I got a lot of shinies. Like, most of them I got today. I got the 3 Grubbin evolution, the 2 Sandshrews, the 3 Jangmo-Os, and a Carbink today. As well as the Makuhita. So a lot of shinies I got today. Anyways, it's been 42 minutes. Shall we talk about these shows, damn it? Please. Anyway, so, okay. Last night was the Fear the Walking Dead series finale. The final 2 episodes ever of this, this show. And, okay, I remember their first names. What the hell are their last names? Because, hold on. Okay, I gotta say this. I need to... Let me first of all find where the next Talus is. Oh, there's a Battle Talus around here. So, I gotta say this. The 2 showrunners, Ian Goldberg and Andrew Chambliss, or it's a Chambliss. Regardless, Ian and Andrew, I gotta say, these are some of the worst showrunners I have ever seen. They are some of the worst showrunners since Eric Wallace. These guys have single-handedly ruined Fear the Walking Dead. And if you think that's harsh, go watch the show. They took over as showrunners after Season 3, so Season 4 and onwards is all them. Fear the Walking Dead, I believe, is the biggest... It is the most prime example, at least for me, out of all the shows I've ever watched, and trust me, I've seen a lot of shows. Fear the Walking Dead is the biggest example of a mishandled show. Out of all the shows I've seen, Fear the Walking Dead is the biggest example of a mishandled show. A missed opportunity. Wasted potential. That is what Fear the Walking Dead is. It really makes me want to rewatch Seasons 1, 2, and 3. The first 3 seasons. Because back then, when Dave Erickson was showrunner, it was actually good. It wasn't perfect, but it was leagues above what we got since Season 4, which sucks. Give me just a moment. Because, you know, there was actually so much potential with characters like Morgan crossing over and Dwight crossing over. Those are big characters. And, ay. Alright, so let's get into this. So, Fear the Walking Dead had a 2-part, 2-episode, 2-hour series finale. I gotta say, at least, like, there are a couple of positives, you know? It's not all negatives. The episodes were not absolute utter trash. They weren't fantastic, but, you know, there are some good points. And I'll talk about those as we go through them. I gotta say that the title card, that was nice. The title card showing the silhouettes of, like, basically all of the main and important characters we've had on the show was really nice. Madison up front, you saw the silhouettes of Alicia, Nick, Travis, Chris, and then you saw the silhouettes of newer characters on the show. Morgan, Dwight, June, John Dory, Althea. Like, all the important characters. Oh, there you are. Well, you seem to be, like, not stationary, so I have to pin around where you are. I'll say, like, right... Oh my god, I'm on that spot, though. I'll say, like, right around... If I could not... Stop going to me. Stop going to me. Stop going to me. Right around, like, the tip here. Or should I do here? I don't know where this thing's walking is. You know what, actually? No. I'll say... Now I'm flying away from it. I'll say, like, right around here. Like, this little... gap, I guess. I don't have the stamina to get on. God damn you, Tulin, for not being charged up. So this episode opens with Troy and his group herding walkers to attack Padre with. And, well, a couple of things never really got explained, so you have to, like, kind of piece it together yourselves. Their car got attacked. They drove over a trap where this tied up log hit the car. And they never exactly answered who set that up. Now, my guess is that Crane was the one who set that up, since we saw that, you know, he took responsibility for a trap later on. Later on, both Madison and Troy got trapped with a pit, like a pit in the hole, a pit in the ground that they both fell into. So, and then Crane popped up out of nowhere and took credit for that, so I assume it was Crane who set that up. So then, Troy... okay, one huge issue I had with the finale was the pacing. The pacing was god-awful. Because so many things happened off-screen, and so many things... so many scenes kept on having time jumps. And realistically, within that time jump, the characters would have died. So, in the car with Troy and Tracy, the two of them had a herd of walkers behind the car. Their car got smashed by the log. The car gets totaled. Troy is pinned with a stick going through his shoulder, like pinning him through the back. Where did the horde go? Why didn't the horde go and, like, surround the car? The noise would have drawn them very close. But then, that scene took place at night. All of a sudden, we got a time jump. It's morning, and there's, like, no walkers nearby. But, so Troy is pinned. Tracy has to leave and find help. So Troy is stuck there, pinned to the seat by a stick going through his shoulder. And the walkers, they surround him, but they can't get to him. Blah, blah, blah. Tracy finds Madison. Madison finds Troy. Madison helps Troy. Why did she do that again? Whatever. Blah, blah, blah. So, Troy planned to have his walker wife, his deceased wife, kill Madison by biting her. But, you know, Madison stabs her in the head, and then Troy has to bury her. And at that moment, I thought, like, bruh, yes, you wanted to bury your wife, but, yo, you got impaled clean through in the shoulder with a huge, thick stick. And you're telling me you managed to dig a grave, carry a corpse, and bury her with that arm in your condition? Even if Madison helped, you know, like, whatever. So then, blah blah blah, they run into Crane, which a part of me was kind of thinking, like, whatever happened to him? He just disappeared after part 1 of season 8. But then, you know, I didn't really care enough to care. It's like, I was curious, I thought about it, like, what happened to him? He just left the show. But it's just like, I really don't care if he just left the show or not. I mean, for God's sake, Fear the Walking Dead, they killed off a bunch of characters off screen. Characters like Sarah and Wendell. There was just one liner saying they starved to death off screen. It's like, thanks. Thanks for that. And also, you know, this, you know, at first I did think Alicia was dead, since they were teasing it so much. Like, oh, Alicia's dead. Alicia's dead. Alicia's dead. But then, later on, well, I also want to say that, you know, before I watched the episode on cable, stupid fucking YouTube thumbnail spoiled for me the fact that Alicia returned, so it's like, well, now I know. Now I know going in. But, you know, as I was watching the episode, they were kind of building up, like, they kept on saying no one's gone until they're gone. So it's basically them just telling us straight to our faces that, yeah, we never saw Alicia die on screen, so she's not dead. She's not gone. The writing in this show is just like... I haven't been keeping count how many I've been doing, so we'll have to do a little bit of math later on. Is this one in a cave or on top? It is on top. Whatever. Crane captures them. They escape Crane. They cross a bridge that has like quicksand underneath. So, in order to escape Crane, no, at first Madison and Troy, they were like cuffed together, and Madison saw that as a good thing because, you know, Troy can't try to escape, and they can't kill each other either. Say Madison kills Troy while they're cuffed together, well, Troy would turn and bite her, or Madison would have a limp body to drag around, and vice versa. So they couldn't kill each other. So they're cuffed together. They come across this really raggedy ass bridge, and they're making the smart choice, like, don't go across that. That danky ass bridge is gonna collapse, and we're both dead once we fall into that quicksand underneath. But then Crane shows up and kind of gives them no choice. Kinda. They could have just gone another direction. Blah, blah, blah. Crane cuts the rope to the bridge, and the two of them, Madison and Troy, they fall in. So then, Crane is just relishing in that moment. Just watching them sink and die, just enjoying it. And then the dumbass, Walker's showed up behind him. He gets up, tries to fight, but then he gets bit and dies. It's just like, dumbass. Like, you survived this long, and that's how you get killed off? Idiot. Don't people know how to run? I know, like, a giant herd of zombies, you can't exactly just, like, run through them, but, like, you know, from what we've seen in the Walking Dead universe, 1 or 2, you can just, like, even if you don't have a knife or your gun has no ammo, can't you just, like, push them aside and just run for it, like, completely dash for it, like... Now, I get it. If you have, like, if you have two bodies coming at you, you're trying to, like, hold both of them back, like, but while they're trying to actively come your way, pause. It's like, you ever have someone, like, even someone alive, like, constantly try to just go on to you? You know how heavy that is? I assume it's a little less heavy for a corpse, but still, I assume there's still some weight that you gotta push off. And then, speaking of stuff that happens off-screen, so Troy and Madison, they did sink to the bottom. Well, not sink to the bottom. They did get pulled down to the point where they were completely submerged. They were completely under. And then, cuts to black. They're saved. They're rescued. When Madison wakes up, Strand, Victor, Luciana's there. And then the stupid Alicia fan club was there. What the hell was even the point of introducing these characters, There was no point introducing the Alicia fan club. But it was revealed that somehow Troy was the one who got them both out, and it's like, okay, yeah, that's totally believable. Blah, 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 blah. They work together to stop the Horde from destroying Padre, blah, blah, blah. It seemed like at a moment there was peace between Madison and Troy. And goddammit, I kind of wanted there to be, like, peace. Because I like Troy. I've forgotten just how much I liked Troy. That's why I would like to... Oh, there was a fang there I didn't pick up. That's why, at some point, I would like to go back and rewatch the first 3 seasons, because it's been so long, and the show has been so different and so terrible that I kind of forgotten a lot from, like, seasons 2 and 3. So I wanted Troy to live. You know, just like Madison. You brought back Troy after all this time. We assumed these characters were dead. We assumed Madison and Troy were dead for such a long time. It would have been so stupid, so pointless to bring them back just to kill them off. And what did they do? They brought back Troy just to kill him off. Damn it! That sucks so bad. Troy was such a great character. And... such wasted potential. And in that scene, you can tell Madison was about to kill him. It's like, Troy was convinced, Troy believed that there might have been peace between them, a truce. Madison was holding Alicia's severed weapon of an arm, like Alicia's weapon of a severed arm. Troy had his hand on Madison's shoulder, and, you know, it's like the cameras were up close to their faces, you can tell. She was about to stab Troy with the arm, and that's exactly what she did. And Madison killed Troy right in front of Tracy, too, right in front of his daughter. Which, I haven't seen anyone point this out yet. It's kind of an interesting parallel between, you know, between Madison and Charlie, and now Madison and Tracy. Charlie killed Madison's son, and, you know, she has a hard time believing that, you know, Alicia was able to forgive her, blah, blah, blah. And now she killed Troy's... No, she killed Troy's... No, she killed Troy right in front of his daughter. So let's see if Tracy could ever forgive that. We're never gonna find out unless these characters come back, but still. And then Troy, in his dying breath, his dying words was a lie. And it's just like, god damn it, these people in this show, the characters in this show cannot say anything but a lie. So it makes it really hard to figure out like who's telling the truth. You really just can't trust the word of anyone in this show. Troy was saying how, well, first of all, he told the origin story of how technically he considers Alicia got his wife killed. So Troy said, like, they needed help, they radioed, Alicia responded, she was the last person they would have expected. And then his wife Serena, she bought into Alicia's bullshit, as he called it, like always wanting to help people, only save people in the apocalypse. So, one day, a distress call or whatever, Serena answered to go help, and she got killed for it. So that's why Troy blames Alicia for killing his wife, because she, according to him, she poisoned her mind with like this mentality. So, Troy's final words before death, he uttered a lie saying, "I lied to you. Serena wasn't Tracy's mom. Alicia was. I stole Alicia's child." And first of all, thank God that it was revealed later that was not the case. Because if Tracy really was Alicia's kid, that would have made no sense. No sense whatsoever. Like, absolutely none. First of all, like, when would Alicia have had time to have a kid? It happened off screen. I'm sure the Fear the Walking Dead writers would come up with some bullshit. But it's like, okay. Then Troy stole Tracy. It's like, unless you stole her as an infant, when she would have no memories of Alicia being her mother, it's like, how would she have come to accept you as her father and then Serena as her mother? It's like, so it would have made no damn sense if Tracy really was Alicia's daughter, and thank God that was not the case. It was revealed later that Troy uttered that lie at the very end, so because he knew Madison would do whatever to protect her family, and if she believed Tracy was her granddaughter, she would do anything to protect her. At this point, the episode ends, and then it's on to episode 12, the series finale. How did this episode even start? Oh, right, Madison killed Troy, Tracy ran away, blah, blah, blah. Troy made his second in command promise that if he were to die, he would find and protect Tracy, blah, 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 blah. So then, because Tracy was with Madison, he then tells her, like, if you give, I never saw Alicia die, so she still could be alive out there. Like, please just give me Tracy so I can fulfill my promise to keep her safe. Stuff like that, blah, blah, blah. What just happened? Hey, wasn't there a piece of amber just right there, or was I seeing things? No, my stuff. Why you blow up all my stuff? How did those bombs not detonate? Walkers are unleashed upon the island of Padre. On the other hand, elsewhere, not on the island, our group gets pinned in by walkers. What is that? That's not chest, is it? Nope. Blah, 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 blah. More stupid ass stuff. So everyone leaves to go try to save Padre, except Madison. Madison wants her and Tracy to go and find Alicia. Now, there was this really heartfelt moment. This scene was actually not that bad. This scene was decent. Pretty good, I would say. Where Strand and Madison had their last scene together. they were saying goodbye. It's like, I need my friend to help me save my family at Padre. And then Madison's like, you are my friend, and that's why I can't go with you. I need to save my family. I need to find my daughter or something like that. It didn't hit me at the time that that was their final scene together. So then, Madison and Tracy, they tried to leave. Tracy shoots Madison, but out of pure luck, that stupid MacGuffin of a necklace protected her inside of the magazine case. So this part really makes me question, like, how did this happen? So they did this homage to how Madison, like, tried to sacrifice herself back in Season 4, where she used a flare to guide the walkers away, and then, trapping herself, she would blow up the walkers. That's exactly what she did in Season 4 at the stadium. But this time, first of all, I was questioning, how did she get there in time? She was knocked unconscious. She woke up, managed to get over to the island, and managed to flare the walkers away all in time before anyone really died. And I'm just like, how the hell did you do that quick? You were unconscious, and you had to get over to the island in time to save everyone. How the hell? Whatever. And then more stuff that does not make sense. She traps herself, she lets off like oxygen tanks, I guess. And then she blows it up, and then because she has like breathing problems, she puts on her own mask, her oxygen mask, and then blows it up. And then you tell me later on in the episode that, first of all, in the explosion, Tracy pulled her out of the rubble, and it's just like, you telling me, like, maybe a 7-year-old girl was able to dig up a fully grown woman out of rubble? And also, I know there was like a door and a small window separating Madison from a big-ass explosion. Wouldn't she have at least, like, any sort of burn mark? Like, any at all? No, Madison was fine. She was just knocked unconscious for like a couple days. And somehow Tracy was the one who pulled her out of the rubble. It's just like, who the hell's writing this show? It was so good back then. And look what you have done to it, Ian and Andrew. And then this is like the biggest kick in the balls. It was not bad, it's just the way it was executed was pretty stupid. Like, it was not bad at all. But it's how you guys did it. It's just... what? Okay, so... the moment you heard the voice, you knew who it was. So, this hooded figure approaches. And, like I said, you heard her voice, you knew who it was. She comes over... and it's Alicia. I swear to God, she just popped up out of nowhere. Alicia just like popped up. She just walked into the screen. It's like, where did you come from? But, you know what? I would have taken this over, if they actually... like, imagine this. It's either we got this, Alicia just pops up out of thin air, or... we had no reunion between Madison and Alicia ever. Or they actually did kill Alicia off screen. Yeah, I would have rather this over those two alternatives. Alicia, a character from Season 1, from Episode 1, and you kill her off screen. It's like, yeah. If that was the alternative, then yeah, definitely give me her just randomly popping up. Okay, that stupidly weird entrance aside, it was nice. It was indeed nice to see Madison and Alicia reunite after all these years. You want your 3DS back? Come and get it. I'm kidding. Like, my friend was nice enough to let me borrow his 3DS. Like, you can take it back anytime you want. I'm not gonna hold your 3DS hostage. So it was nice to see Alicia and Madison finally reunite. You know, mother and daughter finally reunite after 10 years separated in the fucking zombie apocalypse. And I really don't know why they even bothered to do this, because they didn't even talk about it. They didn't even explain it. They gave Alicia this terrible looking prosthetic hand. It almost looked like Frankenstein's hand. It's like, why did you even bother doing that? I know the show has like a cheaper budget than in the past. Wouldn't it just have been cheaper to just not give her anything at all? I don't know, maybe it would have been more expensive to like digitally remove her arm, or, you know, it's like, I don't know, her arm is in her sleeve, so it looks like sleeve is flapping, like there's no arm in there. It's like, whatever. But they gave her a terrible looking fake hand, and it was absolutely pointless. Just like Gojo. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, I really don't know what you're talking about. Where am I going? Oh, I went to the wrong pin. It's this way. What happened to the... Did I not pin it? I'm going over the... I'm heading towards this. That's not where I need to go. Anyways, it was this moment where Alicia... No, it was revealed that Tracy was indeed not. No, Tracy was not Alicia's daughter. So it's like, okay, now Madison really did just kill Tracy's daughter for no reason. And then, blah blah blah, Skidmark makes a return. I don't think anyone questioned where that cat was, but it was nice to see Skidmark. It was actually hilarious to think Skidmark survived for these 7 years that passed between seasons. I wish I was a little more right, but it's fine. Oh, God, get on! Get on! Come on, hurry up, hurry up. Yes! Okay. Did you fling my stuff into the swamp? I don't even know where it is. There it is. On my way, I know where you live. So then all our characters go their separate ways. There it is. All of our characters go their separate ways. Luciana, I believe, is gonna stay and keep doing her gas production to help people. June and Odessa are gonna go back to Texas, to where John Dory's little hut was, his little cabin. Strand is going off with Frank and Klaus, you know, his family now. He's gonna go off with them to do whatever. I may as well refresh this, because why not? Oh, wait, never mind. This is why not. Daniel, I think he's just going off to do his own stuff now. So they all say their goodbyes. They stupidly changed Padre to Madre. That whatever. But the biggest thing is that Dwight and Sherry, they're contemplating going back to the sanctuary. When, just a side note, we literally just saw Sanctuary crumble a couple episodes ago, but whatever. They want to go back to Sanctuary, you know, the place where Negan caused them so much trauma and heartache. Yeah, they want to go back there. On purpose this time. But they're thinking, you know, they can change it, they can make it better. They know the area, they know the layout of Sanctuary. They can rebuild and make it better for everyone else to live in. And it's that. That right there that makes me think. In Daryl Dixon, when Carol said, blank, came back, I feel like she said Dwight. People were pointing out it sounded like there was an ick sound, like Rick came back, but then part of it got cut off, so people were thinking they heard like ick came back. But I believe it's Dwight now. It still could be Morgan. Morgan was heading towards Alexandria to find Rick. But now I believe it's Dwight. I really do believe Carol was talking about Dwight. We'll just have to wait for Daryl Dixon Season 2 to see if Carol will shed some light on that. I mean, it just makes sense, don't you think? Carol sounded pretty sad when she tried to tell that to Daryl. She would have known the history between Daryl and Dwight, so she would sound like, oh, by the way, Daryl, that guy you don't like? Yeah, Dwight came back. It's like, that makes sense. You would think if it was Rick, she would be a little more excited to say, like, oh my god, Daryl, Rick came back. Or even if it was Morgan. Like, Daryl, you're not going to believe it. Someone we haven't seen for like a decade. Morgan came back. So I do believe Dwight came back. Where you at? Where you at? Where the bats at? I didn't see them. Let me just go and get these real quick. So I do believe that Dwight did go back to Sanctuary. And, you know, Alexandria and Commonwealth, they would have found out. Anyway, so, also, the fact that Madison and Alicia, along with Tracy, they decided to head back home to LA. Despite the fact that frickin' Alicia even mentioned this, we saw LA get bombed. But Madison raises, like, a fair enough point. It's like, that was a long time ago. Maybe there are other survivors there now who, you know, could need some help with surviving. And yeah, we did see LA get bombed. I think in like season 2. In universe, that was like a decade ago. So maybe they like rebuilt something in that time. So, oh, also, Daniel reunited with Skidmark. At first, I was thinking, how the hell did Skidmark get there? He just randomly was, like, at the truck. So I just thought, how the hell did Skidmark get there? And then later on, like, literally the next scene, we saw Strand receive a note from Alicia or Madison. So I was like, okay, they probably snuck over. And they dropped off Skidmark so that Daniel would find him. It's like, okay, never mind. You have to think, like, what was going through Daniel's mind at that time? His cat, that he hasn't seen for like 7 years, just randomly shows up. No idea that his friend, who he believed died 7 years ago, found his cat and dropped him off for him. So you have to think what was going through Daniel's mind. Daniel probably thought that Skidmark, the cat, alone survived for 7 years and made it all the way from Texas to Georgia. Just to find him. Okay, go. Stupid camera! Okay, good enough. Anyways, that's Fear the Walking Dead. Our characters are going their separate ways. Madison, Alicia, and Tracy, they're going back to LA. So it's honestly kind of unlikely we're going to see these characters again. Maybe, well, pause on that. Maybe we'll see Madison and Alicia again. They would have to explain why they aren't in LA anymore. Like maybe something came up and they're in New York City for Dead City. But well, issue with that is, you know, well, Alicia Denham Carey, she freaking left the show to come back. So it's like, is she gonna come back? That's a lot of fish that I'm not gonna waste time getting. I'll just get those and then we'll move on. How many did I do today? Hold on. Let me just do the math real quick. 300 minus 193. But plus 68 Hinoxes. That's not right. 300 minus 68. And then, so that equals 232. Minus 193. That's 39. We did 30. Wait, no. We did 39 Taluses total so far. But we did 25 last time. So today we did 14 Taluses. Jeez, I thought I would have done way more than that. Okay. Next one is like up here. Anyways, that's Fear the Walking Dead. Honestly, like I said, like the biggest wasted potential I've ever seen in a show. But I figured, you know, like another reason why I watched it at on cable instead of just watching it the moment it came out online. Well, I stuck with the show for 8 stinking seasons, you know? I watched this show from beginning to end, you know, through its highs and through its very many lows. I figured, well, I may as well finish it, you know? I may as well see the show to the end, and, well, not many shows make it to 8 seasons. You gotta at least like acknowledge that. Even if it wasn't good, a lot of shows don't make it to 8 seasons, so it is kind of special. It's hilarious calling this show special. It is, as an example of how to not run a show. And also, you know, final 2 episodes, why not catch it on cable? And I'll tell you why, because I got Alicia spoiled throughout the day. But whatever. I figured may as well watch the 2-hour episode finale on TV. Just 'cause why not? Anyway, so that's Fear the Walking Dead. It's really a shame that Nick died, especially Nick. Like, when the first 3 seasons were airing, I really wanted one day a crossover where we saw Rick meet Nick. God damn, can you imagine those 2 characters on screen? How mind-blowing that would have been? Rick and Nick together. I really wanted that crossover, but we never got it, and we will never get it. You know, even if they gave us a Walking Dead Destinies kind of what-if scenario, it's still not the same. You know? They do it a video game, they do it animated, it's still not going to be the same. Unless you can get the live-action actors to do a what-if project together where that happens. It's never going to play out like that. We will never see Rick and Nick meet. And that is such a shame. But because Nick died so long ago, it's like now... Well, now people prefer more to see like Rick and Madison meet, and that's again not gonna happen, even though both those characters are still alive. Such potential wasted. I really would have wanted to see Troy survive, because it really did feel pointless and wasted to bring him back just to kill him off. And when we saw Walker Troy, it's just like, oh, that was heartbreaking. Sure, Troy may have been, like, insane and, like, a psychopath every now and then, but he was still a really good character. And such a wasted character, too. Could he be the biggest, the most wasted character in all of Walking Dead? At least they didn't kill off Madison, you know? Madison's character was wasted, yes. When, when the showrunners stupidly wrote her off the show. But at least they didn't kill her off, you know? Was that the... Wait a second. That wasn't the right thing to do. Why did I just do that? Well, it should be fine. We can get a... The Frost Talus Heart is better than the Fire one anyways. And besides, I think the Frost and Igneo Talus Hearts do the same amount of damage. Oh, I also want to say this too, like, no disrespect to the actress, like she's a kid, but Tracy's acting was not that good. Not that great sometimes. You know, she's still a young actress. Hopefully she can, do better. Sealed on screen in the anime. Same week was killed off in the manga. What? You mean same on screen as in the anime? Oh, you know what? Speaking of sealed, I haven't shown this yet. Also, since last time, a couple of new amiibos came out, and the third one that comes in this set is enormous. Hold on. Like, look at these two normal size ones compared to this one. Holy hell! This one is huge. This one's... The pictures online don't do this justice. This is a lot bigger in person. Pause on that. Like, you look at this one. This amiibo is big, man. You see what I did there? Look at this. Look at how big this one is compared to a normal size one. You see that? Anyway, so, I'm not gonna open these right now since I only have these one. Don't worry, I did order a second one to open, but those haven't came in yet. Disrespected. Anyways, So enough about Fear the Walking Dead. Another one of the shows that I've watched has ended now. What the hell was that? Just a reflection of the moonlight on the water. Another show I have watched has come to an end. The list is just growing larger and larger. There's just... You know, eventually all the shows I watch will end someday. And in this case, yeah, thank God it's over. Thank you. Thank you for ending the show. Oh, it was just like... enduring season after season. Season 4 sucked. Season 5 was worse. Season 6 was okay. It wasn't good. It was just okay. And that's it. It was just okay. Season 7, not that great. And Season 8 was terrible. Well, I don't want to say terrible. There was some good moments. Like Morgan going back to King County. But it's like... yeah, some moments in a pretty bad season. It really is mind-blowing to think that this show, Fear of the Walking Dead, is in the same world as high-quality shows like Dead City, Daryl Dixon, The Ones Who Live. Not World Beyond, not that one. Like the 3 main show spin-offs, those ones, not the previous ones. We don't talk about Tales of the Walking Dead. Okay, I really can't tell like where to pin, where to stamp. I guess should I pin like more here or like more towards the middle? But it's not in the middle. I think I should pin it around like this area, like almost exactly where I am. Good enough. Oh, a blood moon. Where's the music? Where's the eerie music for the blood moon? Anyways, it's really crazy to think that all of this is in the same world as, you know, Daryl Dixon happening in France, Dead City happening in Manhattan. Like, it's absolutely insane. What? Wait, you're back? Wait, that normally doesn't happen. Normally, once you defeat a mini-boss, it doesn't instantly respawn. Like, even if the blood moon just happened, that doesn't usually happen. Okay, we just defeated you, let's defeat you again. Just like Troy, you came back just to die again. Just like Troy. You were killed off, and then they brought you back just to kill you again. You know, Troy's death really reminded me of Carl's death. Only to further the plot. Other than that, the character had, like, absolutely no reason dying. You got a banana for scale? What? What? Visible confusion. What? My death was greatly exaggerated. Bro, your chat is... Oh! Damn it, not again. Some stupid reason, the chat is always delayed, so I don't always see the messages once they happen. It's not delayed by time. Excuse me. It's not delayed by time, it's delayed by a message. So it's almost worth it for you to send your message and then just send something random so I can see it. I don't know what's going on, why it happens like that sometimes. Where the chat is delayed by one message. So until you send another one, like 5 minutes later, I will see that initial message 5 minutes after you send it. What was I even talking about for got a banana for scale to make sense? Okay, unless I could think of something else to say about Fear the Walking Dead. So there's one in this giggity space. Let's move on to the next thing to talk about. So, earlier today, I know, once again, I'm late to watching this stuff. In fact, I watched Invincible and Spy X Family today. So, I'm always late to watching this stuff. So, earlier today, I watched Invincible, I believe episode 3 of season 2. And, wow, this was one horny episode. If you think I'm joking about that, no. There was a lot of sex. And, well, obviously they didn't show it. But, wow. Okay, so this episode starts off with Mark going to, is it college or university? Doesn't matter. He's roommates with William, and then he and Amber, they do the deed. And then, when they start getting their hot, steamy time on, a narrator says, like, oh, let's give them some privacy. Let's move on. It's like, I'm just thinking to myself, who's speaking? We find out later on in the episode. So then, we cut to a star fragment. And then later on, like after that, we cut to Alan the alien. You guys remember him from season 1, voiced by Seth Rogen? Optimus Prime. Yeah! Yeah! That's it! That's right. The, whatever the hell the character's name was, like, Thelius? Whatever. I was thinking, I heard his voice, I'm like, that sounds like Optimus Prime. Is his voice actor the person who does the voice for Optimus Prime? Bro, I thought that. I heard his voice. And I'm just like, say it. Say Autobots. He's like, I am Optimus Prime. I can't do an Optimus Prime voice. Again with this show. Yeah, the one and only. Again with this show, constantly having big name actors voice their characters. And a little side note, how sad is this? How sad is it that I never realized J.K. Simmons voiced Kai in Kung Fu Panda 3? How sad is it that I never realized that? I mean, I heard... You know, I liked his voice too. I liked Kai's voice, that angelic, smooth, yet, you know, raspy voice whenever needed. I think my lip just started bleeding. I never pieced together that was J.K. Simmons' voice. You must be the Dragon Warrior. How did I never realize that Kai was voiced by J.K. Simmons? This Talus was really buried in the snow. Oh, it's on the back. Well, we actually haven't seen one of these in quite some time. So we were bound to find one that was on the back! Oh god. So then Alan the alien, we catch up with him. We got a backstory with his people and how the Viltrumites took over his planet. And then, like, to stop their race from going extinct, they created, like, breeding pods, kind of very Man of Steel-esque. And then Alan was the only successful baby that was, you know, bred and also given, like, enhanced abilities. And then stuff. And then Alan gets all hot and steamy with this other alien chick. It's like, god damn, we heard a lot of moaning in this episode. In the background, but we still heard it. Nobody said this was a kid's show. Hell, it is far from a kid's show. You know, when the Optimus Prime dude, I forget his name, who cares? When he approached Alan, like, I think there's someone feeding the Viltrumites information. I just thought, like, is it you? It's you, isn't it? It was more than likely gonna be him. I mean, hell, maybe they could plot twist me, and, I don't know. Maybe it's not him. I'll be honest, he wasn't even my first suspect. My first suspect was those other council dudes that were, like, whispering after Alan pleaded his case or whatever. So then, Alan gets his ass beat. Not even his ass beat, he gets his guts ripped out. And before I watched this episode, I did see on Twitter something saying, like, so I guess Invincible now has a Steve Harvey Viltrumite. And it's like, god damn, you did Steve Harvey dirty with that. But for real, there really was a Viltrumite. A Viltrumite who looked like Steve Harvey. Ah, damn it, there's no shrine up top in this game. And there's no real area nearby for me to fly down to. The closest shrines, like, in the sky are pretty far. And so are all the towers. That's a long flight, though. Just don't think about it. Just do something. You're wasting time by thinking. Just do something. Was good? Invincible Season 2. Don't mind me just munching on some poifos. Fuck you. So, Steve Harvey beats the shit out of Alan. Where, surprisingly, Alan didn't die. His eyeball popped out, his guts were ripped out, he lost an arm, and he was alive. While I was watching that scene, I'm just like, oh, rest in peace to Alan. And then it was revealed he still has a heartbeat. Well, alien anatomy, I suppose. But come on, Alan didn't deserve that. Alan was a cool dude. He's voiced by Seth Rogen. He's just invincible. No, they actually tricked me with that. I thought the title card was saying something like Alan is invincible. No, they tricked me with that. They tricked me thinking he's Alan, the alien. So they bamboozled me there. I thought it was gonna be the invincible title card. No, they swapped it and they swapped it for me, and gave me an Alan title card. Anyways, the narrator goes back to Earth, where, out of nowhere, So Mark goes back to his room, and then his action figure of a superhero dog literally is at the door. So Mark gets defensive, understandably. His comic book superhero literally is just standing in front of him and knows his secret identity. So it's like, yeah, you would be a little defensive. And this thing tried to oh, what am I doing? I'm not using this. This thing is just like, there's a multiverse out there. I'm from one of those universes. At first, I kind of believed him. Since we just had the multiverse. What am I doing? Am I stupid? I went the wrong way. At first, I believed him, since we just saw the multiverse with Angstrom Levy a couple episodes ago. But Mark is still pretty hesitant. Actually, Mark, he doesn't even really know the multiverse is out there. He destroyed Levy's machine before really knowing what it was even for. So Mark doesn't even know about the multiverse. Don't work smarter, just harder. And then you paused on that. God damn it, man. Not everything needs to be paused. And then this character reveals like he's some sort of bug alien, and that he needs Invincible's help from the meteor shower that's killing, like, what do you say, 46 billion of them? And I just thought immediately, like, that story doesn't add up. You said that it took most of your lifespan to get to Earth. And then, literally a couple minutes later, you said, like, the trip to Earth, to your home planet, is like 6 Earth days. That's most of your lifespan? Okay, first of all, that. Second of all, you said you needed Invincible's help for a meteor shower. So, a meteor shower happening right now, or is about to happen? So, was there currently a meteor shower happening, and you were like, I'll get help. Let me go to another planet, a couple galaxies away, and then come back in time to save lives. Like, was that the plan, or was a meteor shower going to happen, and you wanted help to prepare? Did you guys have telescopes? Like, we see a bunch of meteors and asteroids approaching us. We still have a couple weeks. Like, can you go out there in the universe and find someone to help us? Was that the case? Not explained. And, well, whatever. Debbie, Mark's mom, goes to this, like, this group session. That really didn't do much in the episode. It was more to just give Debbie a plot. Oh god, I'm out of stam. I'm out of stam, man. I believe the Talus is down there. Yep. I'm pretty sure my lift is leading. Yes, yes. Strike, strike. Not like that. Oh, it wouldn't have worked anyways. It's on its back. Don't shake me off just yet. One hit. Can, like, Tulin shoot that? No, Tulin only shoots the front. So I just want to tell you guys this before the next thing that happens in the episode. Just before watching this episode, I got spoiled what was going to happen. So, just before watching this episode, I got curious and I watched Comic Variant's video on, like, the history on Omni-Man. So I watched that, and then it literally spoiled exactly what was about to happen in this episode. Like, literally the ending of the episode. I got curious, so I looked at it. I watched it. You know, for people like me who don't read the comics and only watch the show, people like me were thinking, oh my god, what happened to Omni-Man? Where did he go after he failed to conquer Earth and, you know, didn't kill Mark? Did he go back to Viltrumite and assemble a Viltrumite army to come and conquer Earth? Like, where did he go? People like me had no idea. So I watched this video, and I literally find out moments, like days before I watched the episode, oh, Omni-Man, after he left Earth, he went and took over some other planet. And once I got that spoiled, I immediately stopped watching, and, you know, but what's done was done. So I got spoiled the episode's ending literally days before I watched the episode. So it was not a surprise to me, unfortunately, when Mark was like bowing to His Highness and then Omni-Man shows up. Even though they were kind of teasing it, they were kind of setting it up. But still, I still got it spoiled. I can't believe they killed off Omni-Man. Did you see fatalities done on Omni-Man in MK1 yet? It's hilarious how something so little can, you know, rip Omni-Man apart. Once again, out of all the fatalities, the one that might make sense that could kill Omni-Man is Liu Kang's, where he, you know, uses a black hole and kind of like how Loki says it, spaghettifies him. Like, can Omni-Man, can Viltrumites survive a black hole? Anyway, so yeah, Mark reunited with his father. Now, I do not know what's happening. I did not spoil beyond that part. So we'll see. Are they going to reconcile, or are they going to be like, you know what, Dad? Is good. You nearly killed me. Don't worry about it. You leave Earth alone. You can have this bug planet. All is good, Dad. It's like, is that going to happen? I doubt it. He just wanted to see his son. Mark should have seen all the red flags. He literally even questioned it when he arrived. He's like, where are the asteroids? The meteor shower? It's like, then that bug dude was like, huh? What meteor shower? The one that's killing billions? It's like, I don't know. It looks like a pretty peaceful and calm planet to me. Is there anything I missed from this episode? The group session with Debbie, that, is there even, like, anything worth mentioning about that? I'll be honest, I thought they were gonna bang. I really did. The husband of Green Ghost. You know, they're both, whoops. They're both, like, grieving. Debbie's just pretending to grieve. They're both lonely, and I thought, well, with all the sex that was already happening in the episode, I thought they were gonna plow as well. Well, no, clearly that didn't happen. I think it would not have been appropriate if they did that, so it's probably a good thing that they didn't. I canceled out so I could give myself some attack up. I mean, she is grieving, just not the dying kind. Yeah, the heartbreak and 20 years of betrayal kind. Let's see the next one. Next one is like over here. Yep, as expected. With a landscape like this, it was likely going to be a battle talus. Wait a second, I haven't done this one yet? No, 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 no. I need to fix that immediately. Is there anything else about the episode to mention? Where'd it go? I just walked right past it. He's now grieving. I don't think he's needing. Okay, let's see. I don't think there's anything else from the episode for me to mention. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Did I get them all? Yes! Okay. The one-time K, actually? Huh? Huh? I'm so lost. Well, I don't think I'm forgetting anything to mention about the episode. So now that we're done talking about that, let's move on to the next show I watched earlier today. That's Spy X Family. I think this was season 7. Episode 7 of season 2. I don't know how long this cruise ship arc is gonna go for, but the longer the better. Like, I'm loving this arc because it's actually good. The first couple episodes of the season were not good. Was completely pointless. I don't care about Damien. I don't care about Yuri. I want to see these guys. I want to see Lloyd, Anya, and Yor, especially Yor. Like, you give me a Damien episode, what a waste of time. But finally, we're getting some good stuff. They were saving all their budget for these episodes. That's why they gave us that pretty pointless Damien episode at the beginning of the season. Yeah, I can only pin like around this area. Or stamp. Let's do as close to the middle we can do. Move! Okay, so this episode continues with the usual storyline that, you know, Yor is a bodyguard protecting this lady and the kid. It actually followed up from the, well, of course it did. It followed up from the end of the last episode with that giant assassin dude holding the chain and what looked like a scythe at the end. All right, see ya. I wish I could go to bed. I've been up since 8. But the video gaming must continue. What am I doing with my life? Let's see, the next talus. It's over at Tanagar Canyon. It's like telling me it's somewhere over here, like where the words are. Is this like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? It's an island just below the A in Atlantic. Well, this alone just looks way faster to get there. So this episode, let's see. We see Yor fighting this big-ass dude, and a crowd draws in. And, you know, they don't want commotion. They don't want a scene, otherwise the ship could possibly stop and turn around. The more plot conveniences, but it's like, you know what? It's to be expected. Anya was there, and Yor was afraid that she would have seen him. Seen her like that. And then Anya just had the brilliant idea to pretend she didn't recognize Yor with that mask and dress on. So Yor gets the upper hand, as always, because she's a badass. Wow, that voice crack. Because she's a badass. Lloyd continues to get schooled and roasted by Anya, as always. Let's see, so, the funniest part of the episode, aside from seeing Frankie walk Bond, is like, god damn it, he just went off on Bond. It's like, god damn it, I'm not a dog sitter or a kid sitter. I am a, like, secret agent spy who works in the shadows. And then this chick, this other chick walking her dog, is just like, hi, I haven't seen you before. He's just like, oh. Just like, Bond, you want to come live with me? God damn it, Frankie. I know we're desperate for love in this world, but it's like, come on. Why you gotta do Bond dirty like that? But at least it was nice to get an update on Frankie and Bond. You know, we've been focusing on these guys on the cruise ship. Don't give me an update on Damien. I don't care about him. Oh, give me some defense as well. Oh, of course this one had to be back on the back. Well, at least Anya was able to enjoy the cruise ship. She kept on trying to find ways to get away from Lloyd without drawing attention. But Lloyd is just too smart. The man freaking finished the puzzle in his mind. He's like, I can probably finish this like 500-piece puzzle in 2 minutes. One would think, like, don't you think Lloyd would be able to, like, tutor Anya if he's like damn near an expert in every topic known to man? Like, he wants Anya to succeed in school, to get the Stella stars. But, like, you know, Anya doesn't do good in school. If Lloyd would simply just, like, ease up a bit, be less strict and brooding with her, and just, like, tutor her, he could probably get Anya to be smart. Then again, what do I know? I don't know the first thing about parenting. Hell, I was a stupid child too. I'm still stupid now. You think I actually did good in school? Hell, one of my friends earlier today gave my vlog like a 7.5 out of 10, and I was like, I'll take it. That's a B. I'll take it. That's like better than all my grades ever. I'm trying to think, like, what else happened in the episode? There was one funny scene in the episode where Anya, once again, is thinking, like, what would happen, what could happen if, you know, she goes too far and either one of her parents finds out. So, hearing the hypothetical Lloyd just go, like, wait a second, yours fighting? Like, oh my god! Hearing him say, oh my god, in Japanese like that, it was, like, the funniest thing in the episode. It was also funny, like, when the cruise first started, the cruise storyline, Anya was thinking, like, you know, no, not the cruise. It was in episode 1 of season 2. Just before, you know, the ex-thug was gonna, you know, kill off Yor by, like, I don't know, poisoning her. Anya imagined, like, her mom would be able to just handle him no problem, and then, but then Lloyd would find out. Like, you're an assassin? Let's get a divorce. We're also gonna get rid of Anya. The Forger family is over. It's just hilarious how Anya thinks like that. She thinks the moment Lloyd finds out, she's just like, let's get a divorce. We're gonna get rid of Anya too. This family is over. Like, just on the spot. On the spot. So let's see. There's really not too much that happens in this episode. Yor's doing her typical bodyguard as always, but then, like I said, Anya fails to get away from Lloyd, but she instead has a good time, like playing golf, doing puzzles, reading books. At least Anya was able to, you know, pick up on the fact that she's going a little too far. And she's confusing Lloyd. You can only imagine what's going through Lloyd's head. I mean, Anya doesn't need to imagine, she can hear it. So it's just like, I am a master spy. I am an expert in all my skills that have been honed perfectly. And yet, I can't figure this child out. It's like, I tried to do everything, yet she seems happy at the moment, but then later on she seems like she's glaring at me with so much hatred. I keep on saying it seems like the next episode will be the final episode for this cruise storyline, and I said that 2 episodes ago. At this point, I'm not even going to make a prediction how much longer it's going to get. Even though it does seem like the next episode, the storyline is over, but I'm not gonna hold my breath on that. For all I know, there's like 2 more episodes after this that's still on that cruise ship. Anyways, how many have I done at this point? Let's do some math again. 300 minus 68 Hinoxes minus 185. And then I did 25 last time. So I've done 22. Today I have done 22 Taluses so far. So let's try to do 3 more. That way we, you know, even out. We did 25 last time. Let's do 25 this time. And like I said, I am absolutely exhausted today. So let's just get this done quick so I can get my ass out of here. I'd rather go to this one. So at the end of the episode, there's going to be a fireworks show on the ship. And I'm just thinking, is that safe? Is it safe to fire off fireworks on a cruise ship? I mean, probably, but you never know. Like, fire is, you know, unpredictable at times. If a fire were to spread on a cruise ship, that's a pretty big yikes. So it seems like the family is going to reunite by the next episode with that fireworks. Wonder when the movie comes out, or did it already come out? Like the Code White. Man, I gotta wake up early tomorrow too. Was that the Talus that just popped in and popped out? Yeah. Otherwise, if it wasn't, what else would it have been? What armor am I wearing? Nope. Give me the... Well, actually, I don't even need the defense. It's not like this guy's gonna hit me, so... Give me triple attack up. Well, at least that hit landed. I should really finish using this one first. Okay, and the next one... Oh, I bet you this one's a Battle Talus, because it's just higher up over here. I bet you this one's a Battle Talus. Yep, I see it. It is indeed a Battle Talus. So this one should be number 24. So one more after this, and we're done for tonight. Man, I'm not gonna change the armor just to change it back into this. You are not actually watching Invincible right now. Shut your lion capping ass up. You know what? Speaking of Invincible, like not really, but somewhat related. So, a couple days ago, Steven Yeun was cast as Sentry for the MCU. So I don't really know anything about the character Sentry, so I don't really have any real feelings on it, besides the fact that, well, from my understanding, Sentry's not Korean. He looks more like a white, blonde man, rather than a black-haired Korean man. And, well, Steven Yeun, it's gonna look weird with blonde hair, I'll tell you that. I like Steven Yeun. You know, I loved him as Glenn, and I'm loving him as Mark for Invincible. But Sentry? There were rumors that he was gonna join the MCU, and, you know, I was excited for that. I'm just not sure if Sentry's the right character. But then again, you know, we'll have to see it first. Oh, right, the Talus is below, isn't it? There it is. I was just off by where I pinned it. So try to get directly above. Or as above as you can get. Good enough. What if that one hit just killed it? Nah. Oh, but 2 hits did. Are you guys serious? Also, didn't Steven Yeun have like a quote saying like he only plays superheroes who wears yellow and blue, it seems? Oh, I thought that was a chest up here. No wonder I didn't hear a victory theme. Okay, one more Talus. One last Talus, and then... yeah, that's gonna be it for today. I am very tired. Even though knowing me, I'm likely not gonna be able to fall asleep. This one, yep, another Battle Talus. At least this one's a stationary Battle Talus. And if the math adds up, this should be the 50th Talus. Which means, let's see, 87 minus 50, that's like 37 left. So next time, if we manage to defeat another 25, that's 75 out of 87 defeated, we would then have like 12 more to do. And then we could tackle the 4 Moldugas in the process. We can do that. That seems simple. You know, I don't have to drag one of these out, you know? If I do 12 Taluses and then 4 Moldugas, that's what? An hour? Like hour and a half maybe? I can end there. I don't need to play this for like 2 to 3 hours. Like, look at me right now. I'm going to end this rather soon. One more Talus. Do my amiibos. Do I have time to make it to that? It despawns at 5. I'm gonna try for it. What's the worst that can happen, huh? I don't get it. I have 1 in-game hour, and that's like a minute. A minute to get over there. Come on, one more Tulin Gust. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. No! Whatever. As long as I got it, I'll take that as well. No, I didn't even open these. I mean, it's gonna be the same cards I already got anyways. I'm gonna eat one just in case. I don't want to lose a fairy. Whoa, where am I going? Oh, you know what? When I mentioned those 7 shiny Eevees I got earlier, I forgot to mention that in the process of that, I also got a random shiny Surskit in my Violet game, which I evolved into Masquerade, Masquerain. Because I do like shiny Masquerain. It's a very nice green shiny. What the hell? Way off. Well, maybe not way off. Not you. You die. Why do I fall off so easily, but you guys have such good grip? These bokoblins don't fall off when that thing is shaking and dying. That doesn't seem fair. Man, I don't want this. Okay, let me do the math real quick, see if it adds up. So that should have been 50. So 68 plus 50 is 118. 300 minus 118. 182. Yep, that's right. Look at this mess of a map. And I love it. I can't even find Kakariko anymore. Here it is. Okay, we're gonna end soon, but first, I'm gonna use my amiibos again, just in case, like, whatever comes up. Maybe I'm too tired to play. I can at least have the amiibos done for, you know, the day, the 24-hour period. There's no Nature about to show up, right? No bug here, but what about over there? There was a blood moon. So maybe the fish respawn too. I know blood moon doesn't respawn the items and the fish, but just maybe, you know? There is not. Okay, time to use all these again. Nice. You know, the fact that I'm still playing this game, the fact that I haven't 100%ed it yet, I realize, you know, I've had some breaks every now and then, and I don't play this all day, but still, with the amount of content in this game, it really makes me question, like, how did people already 100% this game? Like, I realize I am months in, but some people, they were like a couple days later, and they already 100% of the game. I don't know. In some other universe, I did not only play this here. I played non-stop every single day until I finished. I probably would have been done by now. Okay, this one's the Bokoblin, so don't even bother checking the chest. I just have to remind myself sometimes, because sometimes I do forget. I'm in the moment, I forget that that's a worthless Bokoblin amiibo. So this one's the Skyward Sword, so don't break those, just check the chest. And that's why we check the chest, in case of that. Oh my god, I forgot to mention this about Pokemon Go as well. That not only did I get a shiny, like those shinies I mentioned earlier, just since last time, I also got a Hundo Frillish. I got a Hundo Frillish. And that means that I now have both. I now have both shiny, not shiny, I wish. I now have both male and female Hundo Frillishes. You know, one small detail I never noticed? The male Frillish is blue with pink eyes, and the female is pink with blue eyes. I never noticed that small detail. I'm dead ass about to fall asleep. I think I'll just start next time by selling all this armor and maybe jumping in to grab the fish. I am too tired right now. After I'm done this, I'm just gonna wash my face and I'm just gonna go straight to bed. Did I? I don't think I used this one yet. No, I did not. Can I get a gloom sword out of this one? Please?
Yep.
No. Almost done. Just 5 more. Nope. Wait. Tried to turn the camera.
Yep.
Why did I open that one? That was another Bokoblin amiibo, see? I keep forgetting.
Yep.
And that's why I need to constantly remind myself. Okay, last one, then I'm done. I almost thought I saw something moving on the table. That scared me, like, is there a bug in here? Okay, that's it. I'm so tired. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.